Hello, dear students. Today we will start our lesson number 9, which is also poem Our Tree. This is the very beautiful, simple, short poem with a deep meaning. Poem Our Tree by David Harbour. First of all, we will recite the poem. It takes so long for a tree to grow, so many years of pushing the sky. Long branches stretch the arms, reach out with their wooden fingers. Years drift by, fall like leaves, from green to yellow, then back to green. Since my granddad was a boy, and then before his father's father, there's been an elm outside the school, its shadow long across our playground. Today, three men ripped it down, chopped it up. It took 10 minutes. So, after reciting, we came to know that this poem is all about a tree. Now, we'll move towards its summary. A tree takes a long time to grow. For many years, the trunk of the tree seems to be laboring hard for pushing the sky to grow higher and higher. The arm like branches of a tree grow long and twigs reach out as if they are fingers. With every year, the seasons change and the leaves of the tree also change their color from green to yellow and then back to green. Since the time of the poet's grandfather's grandfather, there had been an elm tree outside his school. Over the years, the tree had grown so big that its shadow could be seen across the playground. The poet feels sad when three men come and cut off the tree within no time. So, through the poem Our Tree, the poet wants to convey the message that growing is a tedious, means long and slow process. The trees take years and years to grow. Man shouldn't interfere with the order of nature because everything in this world has its utility. Then, at the ending in the ending of the poem, there is a contrast between creation and destruction. If we go back to the poem, first of all, we talk about the growth of a tree. Like it takes so long for a tree to grow, so many years of pushing the sky. But as we move further and as we come near the last lines, today three men ripped it down, chopped it up. It took 10 minutes. So there is a marked contrast between creation and destruction. Hundreds of years of growth come to nothing within minutes. The elm tree's hundreds of years of labor for growing was brought to ground in just 10 minutes. And it's really heartbreaking. So, through the poem Our Tree, the poet wants to lay stress on the importance of trees for human beings and animals alike. He wants to say that trees are so important for us. They give us so many things. Still, we cut them in just few minutes. He is in favor of preserving the flora, means the plants of particular area, the destruction of which can bring disaster of mankind. Trees are one of the best friends of man. And the poet laments, means he expresses his sadness that a tree which braved the weather, grew over the years, and witnessed many a generation was chopped off within 10 minutes. So, we must understand the importance of trees and we should not cut down trees. Moving further, we will discuss the literary devices used in the poem. First of all, simile. Simile, as we have already discussed in our previous poems, it is a direct comparison between two things, and the words are the words which are used for comparison are as and like. So example, years drift by, fall like leaves. Here direct comparison is there. Passing of years is compared to the falling of leaves. So in this line simile is used. Then metaphor, like simile but with with without the usage of as and like, with no use of, you can say, as and like. Comparison is there but we don't use as and like words. Like examples, long branches spread the arms, reach out with their wooden fingers. So comparison is there but without the usage of as and like. Alliteration, we have read about alliteration many times. The occurrence of the same sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words is called alliteration. Now, it took 10 minutes. So, T, letter T and the sound T has been repeated. So, alliteration is there. Next, repetition. When a word or more than a word, means words are repeated to create musical effect. They can be word, single word, words, phrases, lines, or sometimes whole stanza. Like in the poem Green and Two. Green and Two. Here these two words were repeated, so we will talk about repetition here. Like the line was from green to yellow, then back to green. So here the word green and two has been repeated. So we will talk about repetition here. Then again it word was repeating in the poem. So here also we will talk about repetition. Then, then the rhyme scheme. I have earlier told you that every poem doesn't have a rhyme scheme. So this poem is also in blank verse, means it is without any rhyme. There is no rhyme scheme. Clear? So in your homework, you will revise the summary of the poem and go through the literary devices once again. Till then, goodbye. Take good care of yourself. Signing off. Goodbye.